Good day, everyone. This is Stephanie, your host. Welcome to the Junior Book 1, Chapter 1. While dealing with the events of last spring, you are prepared to begin your junior year. Let's play to find out. This book is a continuation of the events from the Freshmen and the Sophomore. We recommend playing those books before starting this one. Oops, it looks like you haven't finished the Sophomore Book 2 yet. If you finish it, you'll be able to carry all your important choices. Book 2 saved, not found. Do I want to go back and finish it up or keep on playing? Nah, I'll keep on playing. See how my options are. You have not chosen to import. You'll now play through the junior book with the default choices. Ready to start your junior year in style? Choose your look. First, and now pick my hairstyle. Yes, it's okay. No, no, not this one either. Not either that. It's cute, but I'd rather go with this. Looking good. Don't worry, you'll get to pick your outfits later. Do you want to rename your character? Yeah, I'd like. Yep. Anyway, instead of Emily, I'm gonna do my usual, like the last time. All done. What do you think? This look is perfect. Let's go. During your previous time at Heartfelt, you've had the option to date one of your several people. This year, you'll be moving on in together. If you're not interested in any of them, you'll have the choice to remain single. This may open up new options for you. You choose your love interest. Please note that you'll not be able to change your choice after this stage, unless you restart the book. Chris, how about him? Chris is starting his second year as a captain of the football team. He cares deeply about his family and you. Actually, for Chris, this is the best book that I've played. Junior, freshman, and sophomore. He's somehow the BF of this character. And Caitlin is a singer and a guitarist in a rock band of fellow students. She's spunky, energetic, and loves horror films. And as for James, bookish and sophisticated, James turns his back on business to pursue his dreams of writing and is in the process of publishing his first novel. Zig may seem tough at first, but deep down he's loving and empathetic. He splits the year between football and dance team. Wow. Becca, this sassy former queen bee has learned the meaning of hard work by taking a job at Yuseka, where she climbed the ladder to become a manager. I would like to choose my love interest as, would it be Chris, Caitlin, James, Zig, or Becca? You know what? I'll go for Chris. I am happy for my choice. Love interest selected. You'll be playing this book as a continuation of your relationship in previous book. Yep. Previously in Sophomore book 2.
It's a pleasure to rule that Enrique Vasquez's childhood home shall henceforth be known as historical monument.
Whoa, that's new. Cheers erupt through the courtroom, and you and your friends all leap in your feet in celebration.
Well, it's a good thing that I've secretly been planning tonight in celebration for a big win.
And it's a good thing I've pitched as well. Half of the school is slated to show up. Really?
Hey, where all the guests go? Don't tell me all are calling it quits already. No way. The celebration is far from over, but we're all getting hungry, so we thought we'd go out for food.
There's a good barbecue at the open up downtown Northridge.
Mind if I join you guys?
Okay, but just heads up, my car is all messy, so I can probably only fit you and Abby. As you're as you're driving through the downtown, Hartwell traffic picks up. Zach taps his finger impatiently against the steering wheel. Up ahead, Tyler switches lanes and turns down a side street.
I hope Tyler knows where we're going because I sure don't.
Gradually, the building starts to melt away, and your only headlights are visible on the pavement between occasional trees and street lamps.
Whoa, guess we're on the back road. I didn't know it could get so dark.
Finally, after the few mile of darkness, a stoplight appears up ahead. Whoa,
Oh my god,
Pull over, pull over.
the junior live while we're young. Oh my god, there's a crash. What happened? Anyway, you and your friends pull over and hop out, rushing towards the wreck of Tyler's car. Oh my god.
Tyler, Abby,
Chris,
You scramble towards the car just as Chris emerged from the back seat. You wrap your arms around him and feel him shaking.
Stephanie. Oh my god.
are you okay? Please tell me you're okay.
I'm fine. I mean, a little shaken up, but I don't think I'm hurt.
You pull him close, stroking his back. Suddenly, Abby screams from the front seat.
Oh my god, Tyler, wake up!
You hurry in front of the car to see Tyler unconscious in the driver's seat. There's blood soaking through the legs of his pants.
Someone do something, he's not waking up.
Chris and Zig approach the door to the driver's side, trying to pull it open.
The door is damaged. It won't budge.
I'm calling an ambulance.
Abby, are you alright? Can you walk?
You open the passenger side door, trying to guide Abby out of the car, but she pulls away.
I'm fine, but I'm not leaving him.
She reaches over and slightly shakes him. His head tolls lifelessly.
Oh, come on, Tyler, please. You're gonna be okay. I'm here. And help is on the way.
Abby? Tears well up in Abby's eyes, and she begins sobbing uncontrollably.
Oh my god, Tyler.
At last, Tyler lets out a cough, his eyes fluttering open.
Abby, are you?
He shifts his seat, grimacing.
Ah, my leg.
Thank God you're alive.
She throws her arm around his neck, sobbing into his shoulder. Chris pulls a hand on your shoulder, and you turn and bury your face in his chest.
It's gonna be alright.
Several months later. Nice room. Hmm, looks new to me. Whose place this is this? You're unpacking boxes in the bedroom of your new apartment. Just as finished up, your phone rings and you see it's Abby. You quickly answer.
Hey, Abby. I was just thinking about you. How's Tyler? You ask him yourself. He's on the line too.
Hey, Stephanie. How's the new place so far?
Well, we're still unpacking, but I'm really happy. We spent the entire break looking for the perfect apartment, and I think we found it.
Is this part of Vasquez's house, or oh, they moved to a new apartment.
How's your summer? I hope you did more than just look at apartment. Of course, I rode a lot, prepare for junior year, or chill so hard. Rode a lot, I guess. I may be finished with Vasquez's book, but I'm trying to stay in a habit of writing. I worked on a few short stories, wrote some books and movies review, and even tried my hand at poetry. That's awesome, Stephanie. I can't wait to read some of your new stuff.
Uh, you shift your phone to your other hand while straightening some items on your dresser.
So, how's your leg been, Tyler? Last time we talked, it sounded like you were practically back at 100%.
Honestly, I feel so lucky. I've still got a slight limp, but my physical therapist thinks I'll make it a full recovery in a matter of months.
That's wonderful. I'm so glad there hasn't been any lasting damage.
Well, I just appreciate that you guys have all been sending me cards and Skyping me all summer. Limited mobility is boring. And of course, Abby's been taking good care of me. She's even stayed with me and my family in California for a whole month.
I mean, I mostly sketched, occasionally brought Tyler cheesy fries.
Abby, those cheesy fries are got me through the day sometimes.
Have the police given any updates on the driver who hits your car?
There's a pause in the other end of the line, and finally Tyler lets out of a sigh.
I don't think they're any closer to find the driver now that we're back in the spring.
I still have copy of the traffic photos from the red light camera at the accident. I kept looking for any details.
You rummage in a drawer and pull out your copy of the photo. It shows the mystery car slamming into Tyler's vehicle right before it sped away. Run. Wait a minute. It's a hit and run? Oh, that car, the silver one. But there must be something.
We're poured over it too, but the license plate is blocked and it's too dark to make out a face.
Let's be real. If that car was out there, the police would have found it by now.
My best guess is that it's parked at the bottom of the lake, or else it's been trashed in a junkyard or something.
Even if that's true, there has to be a record of its existence. Security footage, registration, anything? Listen, I haven't given up hope that we'll find the person responsible for it.
Whoever they are,
They're going to pay for what they did. But how can you possibly track them down? Like Tyler said, if the police couldn't find them, what chance do we have? You never know. Maybe of this maybe one of us will remember a useful detail at some point. Look, I'm gonna keep looking at the photos just in case. And if I'll find anything that might help, I'll let you know.
you cross the room at your bulletin board, pinning the photo as you speak. You've unlocked the traffic photo. Oh, there's a bulletin board. So there's two, four, there's eight of it. Seven more to go. Hmm. I wonder if these evidence would have anything to do with something diamonds. I hope not. This is your evidence board. Keep an eye for the clues that will keep you any investigations you undertake. I really appreciate it, Stephanie, but I'm just happy to be alive and well. Speaking of which, that's actually part of the reason we called. One, one of heartfelt fraternities, Alpha the Mu, hear about my accident and are holding a fundraising to cover my medical fees.
Uh, that sounds great, but what fraternities?
Oh, it's like a sorority or fraternity, but gender neutral. Anyone can join. How cool is that?
Anyway, there's hosting a party on campus in Tyler's honor tonight, so we're rounding up everyone we know to come. Wow, where did you find this guy? Or did you think you'll raise a lot of money? Or who else will be there?
Actually, a party won't be fun if you don't have your friends on. You're also curious about how how did Tyler uh, Tyler found those kind of social groups at Heartfelt, and you're not talking about money. Uh, I'd rather pick the third one. Everyone, we've invited the whole school practically.
Tyler and I wanted to make sure that we know at least a few people there, but I'm sure we'll have a great time in no matter what. Yeah. Tyler, I'm really happy for you. It sounds like you're in a good hand with these guys. A party sounds like just the right way to celebrate being back.
Their clubhouse is on campus, right across from our science building. Door open to at 7.
Perfect. We'll see you there.
You hang up the glance around your new bedroom.
This really starts to feel like home. Okay, maybe now I'm done assembling furniture. I can change something cuter.
You've unlocked the closet. Be sure to check all your new hair and clothing options. You can access the closet anytime by tapping the hanger button at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, okay. I'll stick with my hair, my usual hair. For the outfit, classy, what do I have? True blue? No. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go for this. All done. Once you're dressed up, you emerge into the living room. Amidst the cardboard boxes and packing materials, Chris is assembled the last piece of the wall shelf. He looks over and smiles as you enter.
Hey, you. How's a bedroom coming?
Full, fully unpacked and decorated. Do you need any help over there?
Nah, I'm just about done. What do you think?
He spreads his arm and you gaze at the living room. Oh wow, they moved in.
It's a little bored. A progress in work. Uh, our home now. Sure, he could use a few more decoration, but I'm sure we'll fill the space over time.
Well, I'm not done yet. Let's put the finishing touches on this place.
He digs around in a box and produces. Nice. Nice throw pillows.
They're definitely a bit of color to the room.
You take the pillows and carefully arrange them on the couch. You spruce your you spruce your apartment.
Much better.
It's time to make this apartment your own. Be on the lookout for decoration that you make this place co- cozier home.
There's one more box I haven't unpacked yet. I thought I'll let you do the honor.
Chris grins and nods at a lone box in the center of the room. You give a squeamical glance and kneel down to, to open it. You pull the flap aside to see that it's full of roses.
Chris, what's this for?
Chris kneels down beside you and plants a gentle kiss on your cheek. Oh, sweet.
I want to celebrate taking this big step with you. We've known each other for 2 years now, Stephanie, and we've been some of the best of my life. When I was in the car crash, you were all I could think of. I was afraid that we could be it, that I'd never see you again.
Chris bits his lip and you place your hand over his.
I just, I really made me think about my priorities, where I care about. I want you to know how much it means to me that I'm here with you, and I'm excited to make this place a home together.
Me too. I think, well, we learned so much about each other, or growing even closer, or finally we have some privacy. Hmm, tough choice actually, so I better pick the best one, I guess. You've known Chris for 2 years now, so probably you wanna know more. He's been your roommate for 2 years or more, from the freshman to the sophomore, but this time you're living in one bedroom, not a separate room. Anyway, the third choice would be like, yes, you have your own space and privacy, but I guess you know what? I guess I want to do more spark for this first chapter of this book. I know we've been joking all summer about hooking up on every surface of our apartment. I wasn't kidding. Don't worry, neither was I. You tilt your head up to kiss him. His lips are soft as they brush against yours.
Now that's all unpacked. Maybe it's time to take advantage of this privacy we've got.
Hmm, that's a very tempting offer. He pulls you into his lap and you wrap your arms around his neck as he presses his lips against yours. But I'm also starving. Maybe we should get food first? Chris gently nibbles at your neck, squeezing you tighter.
Well, order takeout. We're not going anywhere.
Let's You let out a giggle as Chris stands, lifting you in the air, and carries you towards the bedroom. You spent the rest of the afternoon in the other arms until it's time to head to the party. The two of you arrive at the Alpha Theta Mu clubhouse. That evening, you spot your friends cluttered in one of the back corners of the living room. Stephanie, you you guys made it. She pulls you into a hug and you greet the rest of your friends.
Thanks so much for coming. I know you guys haven't met Alpha before, but they're all really nice.
Whoa, they're all, they call themselves Alpha? Or everything is in this house looks expensive? Or there are so many people here tonight?
Hmm,
I know they really got the word out. I didn't think I'd be such a big such a big crowd.
I even see like real adults. That guy's wearing an actual suit? The Alpha said that this is a community issue, so they extended the invites to the people outside of the school, which makes sense. People with jobs have more money to spare than college students.
Man, this puts our parties in Vasquez's house to shame.
Well, I'm just happy they're helping you out, Tyler. So, did you miss anything? Sorry, we've got here a little late. We're about to catch up on what's everyone been doing lately. I was fo- I was so focused on helping Tyler this summer, I got kind of out of the loop.
Well, Grant and I signed up to give tour of Vasquez's house. I bummed, but we didn't get to stay there. But this way, I still feel connected, you know.
Oh yeah, and how's are things with your lover boy?
They're so good. I feel like we have such a genuine connection. I don't even have to think about it. If it all feels so natural.
hmm, what is Becca talking with Zach? Is a new relationship? I need to find out more on this book.
But I'm not gonna talk about your ear off about my boy stuff. How's your Caitlin's your turn.
I've got some good news about T- TBD. We pooled our resource and scrapped together enough money to book some recording time at Anesthetic Cat Studio. Since Amara is in UK now, we've made some rough recording for her part. We need another drummer to fill in, but she's still collaborating from overseas. Depending on how writing and recording goes, we're hoping we can even put out an album at some point. That's so exciting. I can't wait to hear it. Oh my gosh. If you get famous, promise me you'll do some ads for Yoseka. I've got a clout. I could totally convince the CEO to make it happen.
Whoa, that's good news for Becca.
I take it that things are going well for you then.
They're going great. I've worked my way up to the head manager, and I've always saved up enough money for law school.
Whoa, she's going from sorority to being a manager, and she's changed.
I'm really set for Northridge University Law School, but I've got a few places in mind. If nothing else, I can just stay at USEC and rake in the cash.
The usual Becca, huh?
That's great. Speaking of personal success story, how's your novel coming up, J-Man?
Oh, James.
I'm coming along just fine. Uh, I'm in the editing stage right now, but I'm anticipating a release in the next year or so. What about you, Chris? Are you still student body president? No. Arjun was devoted in at the end of the year of last quarter, and really, he deserves it. I was so busy last year that he was basically acting president, but I realized student government wasn't what I wanted to do. This year, I'm trying to focus on the thing that really matters to me. I've been preparing for a new football season. I'm excited to see the team goes this year. Well, I'm glad you're putting your all into football. I think we're gonna have a great season, and
He trails off, catching a sight of something behind you. Suddenly, he sticks his hand in the air and waves.
Sophie, over here.
Who's Sophie anyway? You turn to see Sophie approach you, a smile on her face. Oh, that's Sophie. She's new.
Not so loud. I don't want people to know we're related.
Oh, this is Zig's sister?
College is supposed to be a fresh start for me.
Wow.
Too late. I already printed a bunch of t-shirts that say Sophie Ortega is my little sister. Come here, you dork.
He puts her into a hug and laughs, rolling her eyes. You know Stephanie already. You should meet the rest of the crew. Everyone, this is my sister Sophie. She's starting her freshman year. Everyone introduced themselves and Zig beams. You lean over and whisper to him.
You're such a proud big brother.
Hey, can't a guy be excited for her kid sister?
Oh God, give me some of that upperclassman wisdom. Do you have any tips for incoming freshmen? What's hot at Hartfeld? You should ask Abby about our classes, or join a club organization, or date every cuties in your path.
I'd rather pick either one or two, not the third. I don't know if she's into art, but I could advise her to join a club or organization. I'm sure Zig told you about the dance team. Abby is also in a art club, and we're just some friends in the D&T club. If you're interested in joining a sorority, Becca used to be the president of Kappa Phi Sigma. I'm sure she can tell you all about it.
Can can I ever? The sisterhood, the solidarity, the matching bedazzled tracksuit.
You had me bedazzled. Sophie and your friends chatters unexcitedly. Tyler peers down into his empty solo cup. I'm gonna get another drink. Anyone wants anything?
Oh, let me get it, Tyler. I was gonna grab myself a drink anyway.
You take his cup and start weaving through the crowd towards the drink table. Oh, that's nice. How that's a nice club for a fraternity. You're squeezing past a group of upperclassmen when suddenly one of them turns bumping right into you.
Oof.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there.
You step back, taking a good look at the person you collided with. Oh, who's this one? It's okay. This party's back.
Yeah, it's all overwhelming, isn't it? I can barely hear myself.
Think.
I feel bad for the host. They're gonna be cleaning up for the day. I think I saw some guy puke in the in the bushes.
Oh, wonderful. I am the host.
You are? Sorry, I didn't realize.
He laughs warmly, cutting you off and extended his hand for a shake.
You're fine, but I don't think we've met before. I'm Alpha Thea Mu President Nathan Sterling.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Nathan. I'm Stephanie.
Wait, I recognize you. Aren't you the student who finished Professor Vasquez's book? You're a junior, right?
Guilty as charged, I'm flattered that you know who I am.
I'm always inspired when I see the amazing work that heartfelt students do. It's one of the things that makes our school so special. Professor Vasquez was fantastic professor and incredibly gifted writer. You really captured his voice.
Oh, you read The Freshman? Did you ever have class with Vasquez? Do you like writing too?
He's the president of the fraternity, but he's also proud of what the school is capable of. I think I'll go for the number first choice.
Cover to cover, I love it, Stephanie. I'm really excited knowing that one of Heartfelt most talented in grace us with her presence tonight.
That's all really kind of to say. I have to thank for putting this party together. I'm actually a close friend of Tyler.
Nathan's expression softens as he looks at you sim- sympathetically.
What happened to Tyler was terrible. You were there that night when it happened.
Yeah, it was very scary, but I'm glad everyone made it out okay.
I'm sorry. When we heard about the accident, we wanted to help however we could. I just wish we could track down the bastard who did it.
Hey, it seems like you've helped a lot as it is. Tyler looks really happy tonight.
I'm really glad. The Alpha and I have only gotten to know Tyler recently, but we like him a lot. Any friend of Tyler is a friend of ours. And it looks like you're in need of another drink. Let me get you something.
He nods at the empty cup you're holding. Thanks, but it's fine. I was just going to grab some more punch from the table.
Absolutely not. You're not drinking anything less than the the best tonight.
He leads you towards a cabinet at the side of the room where he puts out a dark bottle of and uncorked it, pouring it into a glass for you.
Glenwell 1915, smoothest whiskey you'll ever drink. I picked it up last summer when I was visiting Scotland, passed through the Highlands. I visited some rural distilleries and, well, I couldn't resist.
Sounds like you have a good taste. What were the Highlands like? I've never been.
No, why don't I take you sometime?
Oh, sure, because taking a surprise trip to UK with a complete stranger is totally a good idea.
You're right, I'm being silly. We should aim for somewhere warmer this time of year. Madrid, Venice. I'm flexible.
Should it be on this book? Chris has a competition? I hope not. I guess it's up to my choice. Seriously, where are my tickets? I barely know you. I have a boyfriend. Nathan holds up his hand defensively.
Sorry, I didn't mean to come on too strong, but even I'm taking an impromptu trip together is off the table. I hope you'll stick around tonight. I'm sure there's lots of people here would love to learn more about you and your work, including myself. Why don't I introduce you to some of the alphas?
He weaves across the room where two students are standing, and they approach when they catch a sight of him.
Stephanie, meet Cassidy Marquez, our vice president, and Bei Yuhan, our treasurer.
Oh my god, no way. You're Stephanie, a red freshman over the summer, and I couldn't put it down.
All right, Nathan, bring in the celebrities now. Please tell me you're rushing, Stephanie.
Actually, I'm a close friend of Tyler. I came to support him tonight.
Cassidy smile and gentle touch your arm.
It must been so hard to deal with something like that happening to your friend. But I'm sure your support means the world to him.
Tyler, such a good dude. We've been getting to know him over the course of this fundraiser, and I hope we'll see him more and more. That goes for you and the rest of your friends, too. Please come hang out with us sometimes.
Speaking of my friends, I should probably get back to them.
Of course, see you around, Stephanie.
As you wave through the crowd, Chris suddenly appears. He smiles, he sees you, and wraps an arm around your waist.
I was wondering where you wandered off to. A bunch of alphas got Tyler more drink already, and everyone else scattered.
Sorry, I got caught up talking to some people, but I'm glad Tyler got to be a VIP for tonight.
Do you want to step out for a minute? It's getting stuffy here with all of these people. Maybe we could take a moonlit stroll together?
Do I want to? For him, I'm gonna use this points.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
That's great. Let's get some air.
Chris takes your hand and head for the door. You and Chris through the heartfelt moonlit campus hand in hand.
That party was out of this world. I almost thought you wouldn't want to leave.
It was pretty cool party, and the club members seems really nice too. But you are my favorite person to spend with.
Phew. Well, that's a relief because I feel exact same way.
You elbow Chris gently in the side.
Chris, I'm living with you. Of course, you're my favorite person to spend with.
Well, you lived with me for the past 2 years.
You roll your eyes with a smile and tighten your grip on Chris' hands.
Yeah, and living with you has always been great because you're such a cornball.
You rise on your toes to kiss his cheek.
Seriously, thank for always making me laugh. Coming home to you and just you this year is going to make every day a good one.
And going home together will be even better. But first, I want to show you something. We're almost there.
Oh, this is nice. What part of Hartwell is this one? Chris leads you to the campus greenhouse and lets you inside. Greenery grows thick on side of the path and vine creeps up the wall.
Oh wow! How did you find out about this place?
Someone in one of my classes mentioned it last year.
And I totally forgot about it until recently. I figure I had to show the most beautiful girl in school the most beautiful place in school.
Now that's romance done right. I'm totally swooning.
You pull Chris gently towards the fountain at the end of the greenhouse. The water glows cerulean in the soft light, and the sound of the flowing water echoes around you.
I feel so at peace here. I would know some place so magical exists.
You turn to Chris, holding both of his hands in your.
Chris, kiss me. Or the second one, we should make a wish of the fountain.
Since you're having a long time with him, so I should start doing this. Chris puts a hand on your cheek, looking deep into your eyes.
I thought you'd never asked.
He leans towards up and pressed his lips to yours softly at first, but he gives your lower lips a playful nip.
Come on, I know you've got more than that.
You wrap your arms around his neck as he pulls you flushed against his body, his mouth suddenly hot and fervent against yours. When he pulls away, you're breathless. He chuckles and rests his forehead against yours. You and Chris shared a moment in the greenhouse. Here's to a good year, Stephanie. I can't wait to spend it with you.
Me too. But for now, we should probably get back to the party.
With a smile, Chris takes your hand and wanders back to the clubhouse. Ooh, they're back in the house. After making your way back through the crowd, you spot Tyler, Abby, Zach chatting off to the side. As you draw closer, you notice that Tyler looks uneasy. Oh,
Hey, is everything okay?
We're having to convince Tyler to get groove on dance. Domesticated animal just came on.
It's okay if you're not feeling up to it, Tyler.
No, I mean I want to. It's just I don't know. I'm just feeling a little self-conscious. I've still got this limb. It doesn't hurt or anything, but I just feel like I'm gonna look goofy and uncoordinated.
Hey, it's your party. Get you get to call the shots tonight.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
And if you want,
You know what? Don't force your friend if he doesn't want to.
you can sit this one out. You have plenty more opportunities to bust some moves once you're fully healed.
Suddenly you feel your phone buzzing. You check the number to see Sebastian is calling you.
Hey Sebastian, what's
Stephanie, I need you to come to my apartment right now. It's emergency.
are you okay? Let's grab Tyler and I.
No, don't tell anyone. I need you to come alone.
What is Sebastian scheming? What's Sebastian emergency? Find out in the next chapter of the Junior. Hmm.
So far, I've just finished the first chapter of the Junior Book 1. Well, there's a lot surprise First was the accident that Tyler had. Uh, Vasquez have made a historical monument, and finally you and Cruz moved in. I mean, Stephanie, that's my character, and you made because of what accident had happened. Uh, you met some cool people from the fraternities that were uh, um, amazed by you and your friends. And I guess this is over now. And oh, one more thing. Um, well, finally, I got to see Zig's little sister, Sophie. And that's it. Stay tuned for the next chapter by subscribing, like, and make comments on my YouTube.